Hello my classy people, it is Tuesday evening and of course I'm back on my soapbox. Want to give a big happy birthday to one of my all-time legends in the game. He's a jock, Perry Wayne Ouzts. Well, today's July 8th, he turned 71 yesterday on July 7th, right? And he rode two winners a day before over at Belterra Park for Barbara Raleigh. Okay, so again, I celebrate him. And 3 years ago, just about 3 years ago, I put out a video. I'll put the link down in the description, or you can go to our homepage under our playlist and see where I put that video that I did on Perry 3 years ago about not being in the Hall of Fame. Right? To me, it's just nuts, right? And I'm a race fan. I follow his career every day. You know, I just want to see where he's riding, you know, and usually over at Belterra. But I you know, it's such intrigue to me, right? For a 71-year-old to still be active, who's the 5th leading rider for wins of all time. I think he has, let me see, 53,555 starts, and he just crossed over yesterday or the day before with how many 7,500 wins. Right now, to me, again, he should be in the Hall of Fame. Okay, I did reach out to Saratoga, the Hall of Fame up there in Saratoga Springs, talked to the nice folks up there. And they told me, of course, it's all about the voting. Okay, I get that. Then I said, well, maybe we should change the rules where you're only considered for the Hall of Fame once you're retired, maybe 3 or 5 years after then. But in my opinion, because the sport needs superstars and you know, need to build the game to make it attractive, here is a person you should be using as an ambassador to the game. Right? He should be doing tours around the U.S. tracks. I mean, just for the publicity alone. And I know he loved the game, obviously, to be riding at 71 years old and still getting it done. And it doesn't matter what racetrack or what stake races you're winning. When you mount a 1,500-pound horse 53,000 times and you take your life into your own hands, if that don't make you a legend of the game, a ambassador to the game, then I don't know what will. So we're just going to celebrate him. We're going to say happy birthday to him, 71 years old. I watch all of his entries every day just to see how he does, because to me it's just fascinating. In my opinion, and I did reach out to ESPN Sports Center, a guy like this should have his own 30 for 30. Right? I mean, it's amazing. That's how you build a sport, right? He should be on Sports Center 30 for 30. That is a tremendous life. That's a tremendous career. 53,000 mounts, and you're still doing it at 71? I know people that's 50 that can't get off the couch. That's no mount a horse. So again, shout out to him. Happy birthday. One of my favorite all-time people in this sport and industry, and he should be recognized. He should be celebrated for his accomplishment, and most of all, the industry is missing it by not promoting him throughout to show the game for what it is and the love of the game. That's just my opinion. To me, I'm not going to say it's a tragedy, okay, but it is a misjustice. It really is. And again, I know people are going to pull for the numbers in this Breeders' Cup and this Derby and all that. But, I mean, just think about, you have an ambassador in front of you. This man should be in the Hall of Fame. I'm not even going to get on the Christopher Clement thing. How they missed that, rest his soul, right? So again, classy as classy can be. Makes sense. He worked for Shug McGahee. His dad was a great trainer over there in Paris, Mr. Miguel, and I think his grandson who is Christopher's son. Miguel's taking over the stable, so I'm following him close to see what work he's going to put in. Matter of fact, he's got a couple horses in the upcoming Bowling Green on Saturday. But to me, the sport just misses the whole thing to be able to build the sport and to promote it. In the pot, you have the stuff there. Promote it. And Perry Ouzts, I mean, Mr. Wayne Ouzts, I don't know how you're not promoting him. He should be you should be wanting him up at Saratoga doing the main meet, just signing autographs and meeting the public and publicizing it on TV to promote. What a great ambassador. That's just the way your SpeedKing sees it. My name is Wayne Bolden. I am the SpeedKing. I am also the biggest card-carrying fan of Perry Wayne Ouzts on the planet. I just think it's awesome. He's in my jock watch every day. How many mounts he got? Did he win? Did he didn't win? To me, it's just exciting. But I know this young man should be in the Hall of Fame. That I do know. 5th all time, behind who? Russell Bays, Lafitte Pinkai, Bill Shoemaker, number 3, number 4, Patty Day, the legend himself. Perry's 5th. Hello. Anyway, just on my soapbox, just trying to keep it classy. I'm just saying, how can he not be in the Hall of Fame? How could you not promote him throughout the industry of this great accomplishment and also use it for PR? And he would be more than happy to do it. My name is Wayne Bolden. I am your SpeedKing, the oldest jock in active. Hello, with 7,500 wins. 5th of all time. Boy, we tip our hat to you, my friend. Keep doing what you do. Do it safely. Apparently you know what you're doing.